What's up, Camp Griddlemore? As we are filming this right now, the Jersey tomatoes are on point, and that means that we have to make BLTs. About a year ago, we did an episode called The Ultimate BLT, and that was still, to this day, the most delicious BLT I have ever had. But on today's episode, we are gonna give you 6 tips for making better BLTs. So let's get camping and let's get cooking. Listen up, my friends out there watching. I want to make sure that all of you leave your best tips for making BLTs in the comments below, because I want this post and I want this video to be an incredible resource for anybody looking for awesome ideas to up their BLT game. Tip number 1. Ditch the white bread when you are making BLTs. There's nothing wrong with white bread. That's how my parents made BLTs when I was a kid, but there are more flavorful bread options out there. A year ago for the ultimate BLT, we used ciabatta rolls, and that allowed us to make a really nice, thick, juicy BLT. And today we're gonna make a bunch of BLTs using sourdough bread right from the grocery store. That is a really nice bread choice for making awesome BLTs. Tip number 2, experiment with the lettuce that you use on your BLTs. Most people just use iceberg, and I actually love iceberg for that crunch, but again, it's not the most flavorful option. So on last year's Ultimate BLT episode, we used romaine, which I thought worked really great, still gives you a bit of crunch, but today we're actually gonna use a mixture of green leaf, baby arugula, and alfalfa sprouts, and I think it's gonna taste absolutely delicious. What we lose in the crunch factor, we will gain in the flavor factor. Tip number 3, and this might seem sacrilegious to some of you out there, but use cheese on your BLT. A lot of people actually like to use like a couple slices of nicely melted provolone, which I actually think is delicious on a BLT, or you could use a pimento spread, which is also kind of an outside of the box option, but a really delicious option to up your BLT game. Tip number 4, no surprises here. A lot of people like to add avocado spread to their BLTs, and they call them blats, which is not the most pleasant name I can think of. This is my least favorite way to do it, my least favorite of the 6 tips, but my kids actually really like to do it this way, and a lot of other people do as well. Tip number 5, elevate your mayo. And once again, there's nothing wrong with just using regular mayo, but a year ago when we made the ultimate BLT, we did this incredible combination of butter, rosemary, jalapenos, garlic, lemon, and Duke's mayonnaise that came together and was absolutely magical. If you don't want to do something that's that complicated, not that it was that complicated, you could simply just do mayo and sriracha, and that will give your mayonnaise a nice kick on that BLT and up your BLT game just a notch. Number 6 will turn your BLT into something of a breakfast BLT, and that's by adding a fried egg on top. I think this is a delicious option to elevate your BLT game, not for everybody necessarily. And with all 6 of these tips, I'm not suggesting you do all of these in one BLT, but you sort of pick and choose to create an awesome BLT that is to your particular preference. I'm all in for a fried egg on top of my BLT, that's for sure. All right, everybody, those are my 6 tips for making better BLTs. Sean, do you have a bonus tip to throw into the mix here?
Yeah, my bonus tip would be to get extra thick bacon, as thick as you can get it.
And we actually did that on the Ultimate BLT last year, and part of the idea was that we were using that ciabatta roll, so we just wanted more bacon on it to kind of equal things out with that roll. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you add your tips in the comments below. I'd love to get a bunch of tips for making incredible BLTs, so that this video is a great source for everybody out there who wants to up their BLT game. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week right here on Camp Griddlemore.